So what's your take?
I should be the mayor.
I don't know, man.
I would be for Zohran being mayor. I mean, if you look at our current competition, you've got Cuomo, who's a legitimate fucking sex pest. He hung out with Mayor Adams literally the day after he had his debate with Sliwa and Zohran. And then you have Sliwa, who's I've got thoughts on, we'll just say. I guess he's not as bad as Cuomo, but he's still not the greatest.
Pieces of mail. Hold on here. They keep sending me mail that says that you shouldn't be the mayor.
What are these guys saying?
Okay, let me see. This one says, support higher taxes and more fees on New Yorkers. I don't want to pay more taxes.
Damn, I thought Zohran was, like, more for taxing the rich than anything.
$1 million or more a year?
100% disagree.
So then your taxes are not going up. The only taxes that we are proposing are on the 1% of New Yorkers who make $1 million or more a year.
I think that's generally a good thing. You don't need millions of dollars to survive. You don't need that much money. Like, I'm okay with the rich getting taxed more, and I really don't think that's particularly a bad thing.
NYC can't risk a mayor who supports defunding the police.
Well, no matter how many pieces of literature you get sent, I'm not defunding the police. I'm actually working with the police to create public safety by ensuring they can do their jobs, focus on serious crimes, and creating a department of community safety that'll focus on mental health, homelessness.
So technically, the police force will stay the same.
Well, I guess kind of. I feel like when people try to do clips of Mamdani on Twitter specifically, or they like pull things Mamdani said years ago, I feel like most of the time conservatives are always doing it in bad faith. I remember this one clip going around where Mamdani is like yelling at a protest and they're being like, oh my god, he's violent. Look at how violent he is. They're like virtue signaling about it. Okay, statistically speaking, your side is more violent than we have ever been. Not to say that the left hasn't committed violence, but the numbers are way higher for you. You don't exactly have a good track record either. So, like, again, stop with this virtue signal. Like, it's just very pointless to even attempt to argue this. And then with, like, the defunding the police thing, this was before Mamdani even became popular amongst the political spheres. That was, like, a huge thing back in the day with, like, the whole George Floyd thing. And, like, I think in 2020, things got a little bit weird. Things got, like, politically very, like, strange, you know. I do think it got a little bit out of control. But I think overall the George Floyd stuff led to a lot of good things. You know, there was a lot of police reform. There was a lot more body cam footage added to police, you know, so they could be held more accountable for the crimes that they commit. I don't think conservatives are exactly doing a very good job of making Mamdani look bad here. I understand there are some concerns people have when he actually gets into office. I think those are valid concerns, but to try to actually just railroad his entire campaign and make him look bad, every person that I've seen so far has done it in extraordinarily bad faith.